Hello everyone and happy Valentine's Day! Welcome back to my kitchen for a very special baking video because today we are making, I don't have the box, wait. Today we are making these cream puffs from this Bridgerton branded Betty Crocker exclusive. So I saw this in Walmart and I was like, okay, so I need this. And so because it's Valentine's Day, it has some pretty pink filling apparently, we're going to make these. And this is clearly very different from my other baking videos because the other ones were from scratch and or without a recipe. This one has a recipe, 2 is not from scratch, and I only need 4 ingredients, not including whatever's in here. So this should be a piece of cake or a piece of cream puff. I'll let myself out. So to make cream puffs, apparently, all you need is water, butter, eggs, whatever powder is in here, and for the whipped filling, some milk. So, okay. Maybe I should have opened the box before I started rolling so I could actually like look at everything that's in here. Oh, there's parchment paper in here. That's helpful. I've got a little piping bag and 2 suspicious containers of white powder. Okay, so this is the whipped filling and this is the cream puff mix. This is not that much cream puff mix. I thought we were gonna be making like cream puffs. This is gonna make like a puff, not even a full puff. I am not going to make the mistake of throwing out the box and having to go back and forth between the trash and here. So that's gonna stay right there and adorn my background. First step, and I can do this without looking at the box, is to melt butter in a saucepan. And don't worry, I know I always start these baking videos by saying tie your hair back and wash your hands, which you definitely should be doing. I just happened to do that before I started filming anyway. So make sure you do that first, but I'm ready. I'm ready to bake. And what's the second thing I always say? Preheat the oven, which I already forgot to do. And we are preheating too. See, they always do this. They always do this. They say it's like 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 375 for a non-stick pan. I don't know if I have a non-stick pan. When do you think the last time I bought a pan was? These have just been passed down in the family. I don't remember what the sticker said on it, if it's non-stick or not. What if I just like cut it even and do like 385 just to be safe? Is that the middle? It's about. I'm gonna do 380. I'm gonna be 380 because I think it's a non-stick pan, but I actually don't know for sure. I did remember to take this out of the freezer and put it into the refrigerator so it would thaw a little bit, but let's be real, it's still frozen. So this melting process is going to take a while. I'm not just going to tell you about like the baking experience right now. I want to talk about Valentine's Day because I love Valentine's Day. Always have since I was a little girl. I am such a hopeless romantic. I love love. Even though I've only been in a relationship or whatever for 3 of my 24 Valentine's days. Like, Valentine's Day is by far my like favorite holiday. It battles Halloween, honestly. I've always loved Valentine's Day, but this really started when I was in 5th grade or so. I was reading the American Girl doll magazine, and I came across this really cute craft for Valentine's Day, and it was basically you take pieces of felt and you wrap them into a fortune cookie, and then you're able to put a little piece of paper inside that just says like Happy Valentine's Day or something. And so I thought that was the cutest thing ever, so I decided to do that. I've got a bunch of different colors of felt. I made that with fortune cookies, and instead of just writing on a piece of paper like Happy Valentine's Day, I went out of my way and for every single person in my class, so not just my actual classroom, for the grade, it was about 90 kids or so, private school, I decided I would give them a compliment instead of just writing Happy Valentine's Day. So in a Google Doc, I wrote everyone's name and I made sure and I wrote an individualized compliment for them, and saying this aloud, that was probably insane, but I wanted to do something nice for everybody, so I did all of that individual, stuffed them in fortunes, and made sure to hand them out that day. Now, yeah, 90 is a lot, let's be real, but even as a 5th grader, even as being like that tiny 10 or 11-year-old that I was, I acknowledged that I wanted to do something special for everybody, no matter what. I didn't just want to do it for like my friends or my classroom or whatever. I wanted to make sure everybody had a Valentine. Like to look at and be like, hey, I acknowledge you. I see you. You're unique. And it's kind of snowballed since then. Honestly, I've had some pretty iconic crafts over the years, but I gotta say the fortune cookies being my first one was definitely one of the best things I've ever done. Oh, another craft I was really proud of. I learned how to make this salt dough, and I made like a huge batch of it, and then I got heart-shaped cookie cutters, cut out 2 hearts. I put a heart and then a smaller heart on top of it, baked them, and then painted them, put some glitter on it, and then I made sure I put a little hole in it so I could put a string through it so that it'd be like a little ornament or a hanging, and then I also gave those to everyone as well for the following year. Butter is almost melted. All right, she's still melting. What was another craft that I did? Oh, another one that I did that I loved. I made roses. I took chopsticks and I covered them in green felt, and then using pink and red felt, I made like the petals of the roses, and then I connected them, and then I was able to literally hand out roses. And don't get me wrong, I 100% understand why I was bullied in school. I see it. I 100% see it. It didn't stop me from doing this though. This was the most fun I've ever had. Okay, butter is melted, which means we are adding, how many times am I gonna look at this? Half a cup of water. Half a cup of water, and bring just to a boil. All right, watch pot never boils, but the second I turn to talk to you guys, it's going to, and I'm scared, but I'll keep my eyes on it. And one of the last crafts that I was like really happy with that I did was, it was actually a hot glue gun art. Again, Pinterest really pulled through for a lot of these crafts, honestly. I'm not creative enough to think of these on my own. So you would take hot glue, create your design, which was hearts, and then I put glitter all over it. That was like the last big major like school craft that I did, but I thought it was really cute. My high school, they did crush cans for Valentine's Day. So in hindsight, thinking back on this, I cannot believe my high school thought that was a good idea with all of like the teenage angst, drama, and etc. to introduce crush cans into the mix. So basically, we were able to buy crush cans for anybody, cupcakes and roses, but really the roses you buy like for like significant other. Oh, we're just at a boil. Okay, hold this thought. So now I need to quickly stir in the cream puff mix. If I can open the plastic bag. Oh shit. No. It won't open. Okay, we're good. Scissors. Quickly stir in the powder. Okay, so that's in. Oh, frack, I'm making a mess all over. Shoot. Oh my gosh, guys, I spilled so much over the oven. I got flustered. You can't get flustered while baking. It can sense your fear. Cool for 5 minutes. So I can finish the story now. You know that scene in Mean Girls with the candy can Grahams? Whoa, that was hard to say. The candy cane grams. Katie and her friends used that to manipulate Gretchen. It was like this whole like big drama thing. Think that. One year I was caught in the middle of the hormonal teenage drama when my boyfriend at the time and my ex-situationship both decided to buy me a rose. So imagine my surprise when I'm sitting down at lunch, or surrounded by, the entire grade, because we're all at lunch, and there are people all around handing out. I'm in the middle of a story. Okay, that's sad. And they're passing this stuff out, and I received 2 roses, and I turned to my boyfriend, and all innocent and starry-eyed, and I'm like, "Aw, like you bought me 2 roses. That's so sweet." And he looks at me and he goes, "I only got you 1." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." Because the thing was, because there's always a thing with these things, because teenagers and hormones and drama, is that you really only get roses if you were romantically with somebody. And look, if you know small school private dynamics, nothing ever stays secret for too long. So it did come out that it was him who bought me the rose. I think they had an awkward conversation. I just stayed far away from it because I didn't want to be a part of it. But looking back from what I do remember, that is by far one of the funniest situations I could have been in. Like that couldn't have been funnier. So I was prepping the next step, and I needed to get eggs, and I ended up dropping blueberries all over. So we're gonna have to take a quick break real fast. Don't worry about it. And I feel like every time something goes wrong in a baking video, it's like God telling me, stop baking. Like, why do you keep making videos about this? I don't know. The next step is to add an egg into the mixture. That was so unintentional. Why do I keep screaming? Oh, yep. Any shell? Yes. Oh, okay. To add a second egg and stir until smooth again. Okay. Alright. Crack it open. The last thing you want is an egg crunch in your cream puff mix. What hell is wrong with me? This was supposed to be the easiest bake I've done because I'm just taking like water and eggs and butter and putting it to a powdered mixture. Why is this so difficult for me? Now that looks smooth. Doesn't that look good? That is a smooth mixture right there. So we're on step 3 now, which is placing the dough in a piping bag and then piping onto parchment paper. Parchment paper, down. Piping bag. My experience with piping bags is watching Great British Bake Off. Oh, I forgot. I need to cut the tip. They said about 1.5 inches. So I'm gonna assume it's like that little bit right there. Can you see the little clear bit in my palm? Oh my gosh, it's happening. Next on the list, the puffs have a peak. Dip finger in water and gently pat down the peak. So I'll put my finger in and then just pat down the peak. Oh, how adorable. I'm a huge sensory girly. I love touching things. I love Play-Doh and slime and, you know, that's just like very much so enjoyable. So this is very fun. This feels very nice. I'm so happy with them. Look. I'm gonna hold on tight. Look how cute these are. I look so happy with them. Bake for 30 to 32 minutes or until puffed and golden brown. Parchment paper will turn dark after baking. That's gonna scare the hell out of me. I'm gonna tell you right now, watching that happen will scare me. Guys, oh my god, they look amazing. They've really popped up. I've really got a whole cream puff right here. They're so cute. We're going to make the pinked whipped filling. Now, something interesting is that it definitely says it's pink. They keep saying it's pink. This doesn't look pink. This is white. This does not look pink. So instructions for this. Put this in a bowl with a cup of milk. I had exactly 1 cup of milk in here. Damn! Alright, into the bowl. That smells so good. Oh my gosh, that smells amazing. Just add a little bit. Wait, it's pink! It's literally turning pink! Wait, do you see that? What? It was white! What? Yo, I'm just still shocked that it turned pink. I know I shouldn't be surprised because it's pink on the box, but I'm still shocked. Okay, unplugged. I was gonna look it right off the machine, but that feels like really unsafe. So we're like, oh! Yeah, I deserve that. Oh, that is delightful. All right, and now we're at the fun part. I'm gonna cut it in half and then put the whipped cream in the middle. Oh, it's so cute. See, look at the. That's perfect for. Am I covering it? No, that's like perfect for like getting. I need one of those needly things. I don't have those. I'm actually so sad about it. Woo. Oh my gosh, I almost dropped the entire thing. That would have been catastrophic if I dropped that. Oh my gosh. Okay, put it together. I got a cream puff. Okay, I'm gonna eat this one because then I'll have 24. I'll save the rest of them, but I do want to eat this one just to know what it tastes like. Oh my gosh, that is so good. I mean, it's just a baked good and a bunch of whipped cream, but that is delicious. You just want like a basic cream puff, guys. This took me like an hour. Bippity boppity boo, you got something amazing. All right, let's fill the rest of these. You know, there's something really therapeutic about baking, crafting, fill in the blank. It's why people use it as like de-stressors for themselves, but it always just feels slightly better or more relaxing or fill in the blank choice word when you're doing it for somebody else, when you're doing it because you want to make someone else happy or make someone else smile and stuff. You're not doing it directly for yourself. And honestly, I think that's like a nice aspect of Valentine's Day. It's people doing something for another person because they care about them. And I think that's why I love Valentine's Day so much and why I like to do things for other people on Valentine's Day. Because I don't think Valentine's Day is just for the couples. I don't think it's just for couples at all. I think it's for anybody who is taking the day to share it with another person that they care about them. I really like that. I want to continue to honor that any way that I can. I'm gonna leave a couple empty just in case people don't want the whipped cream, but I want the whipped cream. So honestly, if there's leftovers, I'm just gonna eat with a spoon. And I've had this little container. I got it at TJ Maxx last year. I think this was literally like $5. So now I can put the cream puffs in here. And can you not tell me this was the most perfect way to arrange all of them? No, like this is perfect. This is my most successful bake and my easiest bake because look at these. But thank you all for watching this very special baking video. I love Valentine's Day, so I hope this video just gave you a little bit of that love. Make sure to give me a like and show me that love down below. Comment your favorite Valentine's Day activities or something that you love about Valentine's Day. Or just tell me that you're a hater of Valentine's Day. And in that case, I don't know what you're doing in this video, but I hope you enjoyed it. You can subscribe over here, you can click on my channel, and you can see other baking videos I've done, or you can watch my last video over here. And happy Valentine's Day. Until next time.